What is going on, bro dogs and ho cats? This is obviously Zeo, or as my new channel name suggests, xeoproductions. I don't know why I keep going by that, but that's just the introduction that I've always used. Here we are. Today we are doing something a little bit different, as this series kind of suggested with last episode, episode 2, which, by the way, if you haven't seen that, you should definitely check it out. This series will kind of be building centric. That's just the way that I play Minecraft, and I think that's going to be what we focus on. Yes, dark oak wood. Today we are doing something different. We are exploring. We're at 1900x negative 700z, which is fairly cool. We've gone a little bit way so far. By the way, my inventory looks like such. Some spruce wood. We did come across a potsol biome, and we got some moss stone out of that. We've gotten several flowers. I think I'm going to mostly use those for design. To be honest, all right. Okay. Let's let's be real here. I'm gonna be up front. This is a fairly new channel. I am not new to Minecraft, but I am new to the current state of Minecraft. Basically, my experience with this game has been awesome. It's also been for a very long time. I started playing this game around the end of alpha, early beta. In fact, it was CNanners who introduced me to this game, as he may have to several of you, so I have to thank him for that, because this game is pretty fucking awesome. Excuse my language, but isn't it? I mean, I think everybody watching this just loves this game, so I have to thank him for just opening me up to that world. It's been kind of insane, the success that it's had since then. But despite that, I've played it for a very long time, but, real life happens, new games happen. When all of these things occur, and when you get distracted, Minecraft is just a beautiful game in the sense that you can always come back to it. Because it is so expressive and so creative, I find myself playing this game for 6 month spurts and then dropping it for 6 months. So this is the first time on this particular world. This is the first time that I've played in, I guess it's been 6 months. You can actually look at my old channel, Obsolete Zeo, and you can see, I think one of the last videos I made was from Twitch, where I did a live stream of Minecraft. I think that was 6 months ago, so it's been some time. So one of the beauties of this opening Let's Play series is the fact that it's going to be refreshing and kind of new. And I think that's one of the cool things about Minecraft, is the sense of discovery. So a lot of you might be sitting at your computers face palming, or being like, "What the fuck, Ryan?" Which, by the way, my name is Ryan. May as well throw that out there. You guys might be thinking to yourselves, "What are you doing? Why did you just say that?" Well, it is because I'm new to the current state of Minecraft. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. And in fact, I'm open to a lot of suggestions and any kind of issues that I just did not get throughout any of my videos. Feel free to just let me know. For instance, when I call it the potsol biome, it's because I really don't know what the actual name of it is, and I didn't bother to check because I was a little bit lazy with it. It's some kind of forest with spruce wood, with mossy and all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm here now in a birch forest, which I think is actually a roofed forest. There we go. I was over in that direction, and I spotted, I think there's like a mushroom somewhere close to here. There it is. I saw that in the distance, and I was like, yes. Kind of in that orgasmic way, because with my time watching some of the Minecrackers, I know that the dark wood is a really cool building material. I also know that podsol is a really cool building material. And unfortunately, I don't have any enchanted. Mostly, I have no enchanted stuff whatsoever, and I do not have a silk touch pick. Right now, I do have some enchanted armor that I just did some really minimal levels to get. I have this pick and this bow, which is, to be honest, quite useless because until I found some chickens along the way a little while ago, I really had no way to get arrows, so a bow was kind of useless. I just heard a zombie, which can mean... Whoa, was that a creeper? Jesus. So I just heard a zombie. That means that there's probably a cave. But we are not doing that today. We are exploring. I will be collecting a lot of this stuff because I honestly wanted to make this a building-centric episode where I started on our base, which if you go back to last episode, you can see that clearly, and I wanted to do that. However, I realized that a lot of what I wanted to build with was materials that I did not yet have. So I thought we would do something cool, kind of a little bit different than what you'll come to expect from this Let's Play, which is a little laid back, kind of a talkative episode, and I'm just going to do some exploring and have that good sense of a discovery with y'all. This episode might be a little bit longer than the previous two as well, just because I want to jam in all of the cool stuff that I find along the way. My biggest goal would probably be to find a mesa biome, because I think a lot of the materials there, like the clay, are pretty essential to some of the stuff that I want to build. So if that gives you kind of a sneak peek idea of some of the stuff that I'll be building with, well, there you go. But anyway, I figured, especially since this is new, and it's been, I guess, 5-6 minutes or more since I've started this episode, and I have not gotten a chance to say thank you. For those watching right now, I hope there's several of you. I just want to say thank you. The last episode got quite a bit of attention, and I also want to say thank you to the gentleman that is Arcus. If you're not familiar with him, you probably should be, because I think several of you have actually come to my channel because of him. He actually liked episode 2, which is incredible. I reached out to him saying that he inspired me and got me re-energized with Minecraft in a way that, you know, I'm here making videos for you right now. And I just wanted to share that with him. And he stumbled across episode 2 and gave it a like. And I think that's what exposed it to a lot of you folks. So I want to thank both you guys and Arcus. He's a great guy. He makes some great content. I look up to him. And I hope that some of the builds, the future builds that I do on this channel, can come even close to what he does. So let me actually write down the coordinates for where this is too. I did write down the coordinates for the podzol biome a little while ago. Roofed forest. X is 1923. Z, I'm calling it Z, and I'm American. The Z is negative 750. So, let's get on to who I am. My name, like I mentioned earlier, is Ryan. I kind of want to gather more of this, but it takes a while to chop these down. It's kind of a pain. And I think I have saplings. I have 8 dark oak saplings. I actually have several stacks of the wood now, so I think I'm okay. My inventory is full, too, which is kind of unfortunate. So we'll probably have to manage that a little bit later. May as well just grab some of these. I'll probably have to make a new axe shortly. But anyway, as we are going along with this episode, just some background. I have been on YouTube for several years. My older channel, Obsolete Xeo, I think I've had videos on there since 2010 or 11. I'm probably 2011. Some of the earliest stuff that I did was Little Big Planet stuff. If you're not familiar with that game, it's actually, the premise of it is kind of similar to what Minecraft is. It's a very creative and expressive game. This biome goes on for a while, so that's going to be sweet. It's a very creative and expressive game, where you kind of create your own levels, which is pretty cool, that are platforming-esque. Can I collect these? Alright, so let's empty a little bit of this. Some brown wool and black wool that I don't particularly need. That may come back to bite me in the butt someday, but I have sheep at my base. so I'm not too concerned with that. I'm going to collect some of these sunflowers, and then later on we'll empty out some other things too. This is primarily to gather resources for building, and this is a survival world, and I think doing this instead of creative will hopefully bring out some moments like this episode where I can just talk to you all. So, uh, basically, I grew up playing quite a few different sports, and I actually grew up down south here in America. So the ironic thing is, when I was about 5 or 6, I was playing ice hockey. One of my favorite spectator. It's okay. It's my favorite sport to watch nowadays is ice hockey. If you guys aren't familiar with it, especially if you're from America, I know there's probably some Canadian fans out there. If you are a Canadian fan, post in the comments who your favorite NHL team is. I'm a little biased. I grew up in Tennessee. I still live there right now. My favorite team is the Nashville Predators, and I actually started enjoying hockey much before they became a team, which is pretty cool. You don't often hear people from Tennessee say that they like hockey, but it's actually really cool that the game has grown. I don't live in Nashville, but in Nashville, it's a really big deal because the only two professional sports are ice hockey and football, and the Titans aren't, like anything spectacular or anything. So a lot of the people in the city have come to embrace hockey. If you are a hockey fan, are these different flowers? I guess they are. I kind of want to pick these up. What do I not need? I don't want to throw away. Okay, I am going to get rid of these sapling. A lot of you may be saying get rid of the leather, but okay, I'll get rid of the leather. I might need the sticks for later. I'm being stupid. That's a terrible decision. Let's just... yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, anyway, if you are a hockey fan and your team comes to play in Nashville and you have the means to do it, come to Nashville and watch your home team play away, because a lot of people actually do that who are like Chicago fans. The other day when Pittsburgh was playing and I was listening to the game, I could tell that there were a lot of Pittsburgh fans there. And it's just a good city because of the food and the music. Mostly Nashville is known for the music, so I would definitely, well, in general, I would actually just recommend going to Nashville. It's a fun place. And if you do go, or if you're ever in town, go to Jack's Barbecue. It's on Broadway, actually right next to the arena where the Preds play. And they have some really good barbecue. Probably the best in town. Obviously, Tennessee, if you're going to get some good barbecue, Memphis is the place to go. But if you are in Nashville, I would highly recommend Jack's Barbecue. It's a good place. Anyway, I don't know, this episode, this is the cool thing about being a YouTube commentator is we can just talk. So, I noticed that there is something up here. I don't know how long that goes for, but I think that's something that I definitely need to look into. This is a big plains biome here, I think, so it might lead to something. Another thing, oh god, I am just talk today. Another thing is, out in the distance that way, I think I may have seen a desert biome, so I definitely am going to try and head in that direction. I don't really know what's popping up in the distance there. Also, if this video, for you guys, if you experience any kind of lag, the lag is going to be from a spike like that. It may not even hinder you too much as it just really annoys me, but if it does, I apologize. I can't really do too much about that. The chunks are loading in, I'm recording at the same time. It's just not the greatest thing in the world. I'm going to write down this. That's kind of like a mountain thing. Mountain snow? Question mark? I don't know what that's going to be, but I don't really want to spend the time to go up there right now. but I will come back. Okay. So, let's continue going. Looks like there is another roof forest, which is pretty cool. It's not necessarily, unless I just circled around. Oh gosh, this is almost unplayable. I'm really sorry, guys. Hopefully you are enjoying that which I'm speaking about right now. Because the frame rate drop is really annoying me, so I can imagine it's going to look bad on video, and I try and keep a good quality, but I can't. This is out of my control because as I am exploring, I am loading in new chunks. So actually, what I'm going to do, we're going to continue this episode. Like I said, it's going to be a long one. I see some stuff in the distance. What I'm going to do is cut away real quick and come back when I find the next really cool thing. That way, I can already have the chunks loaded in and minimize the lag. So be right back. Alright, welcome back. It's honestly been an hour, I think, since before, and we have a desert village, which I've already collected several books from. Over here we have a desert temple, which I've already collected a saddle, gold horse armor, emeralds, and TNT, and tons of different types of sandstone, which is delicious. We are already at full inventory. That's insane. Okay, so but prior, I have traveled many Minecraft feet. I don't even know what the Minecraft unit of measurement is. There should be one. Mine meters. Hew. Anyway, so I realized that I had traveled 3,000 blocks in one direction and 1,000 blocks in another direction. And then I realized also, during that time I found a... Okay, so that whole trip I found a roof forest. Three or four other roof forests. Some plains. A mountainous area, which I didn't explore fully. Another village. A podzol biome. Again, I'm a noob and I don't know what that's called. When I traversed it the second time, I realized that it's absolutely massive. So that is going to provide a lot of podzol, way more than I even need, which is awesome. I love that building material, and I really need to get a silk touch so I'm able to procure that. So that way I can start building with it. I think it's a really cool material. Moving on, also an extreme hills biome and a swamp biome, and I've just now found the desert biome, which I already knew existed because if we look at the F3 here, 700 and 1,000, it actually starts at, I think I wrote down 450 X and 600 Z, or Z as a lot of people like to call it. This desert is massive, and the reason it attracted me and why I wanted to go back was first just to unload everything and go exploring again in a different direction, and also I knew that this desert existed because it's fairly close to my base, so I had already kind of scouted it out. I just hadn't explored it. This place is really large though, and I really hope that there's a mesa connected to it, but I'm kind of doubting it. We have a village over there, like I mentioned, in the desert temple, which I raided just a little bit ago. So as we were talking, I'm going to move on a little bit away from sports, the world of sports, and onto kind of a more current topic, which is actually related to YouTube and me getting back into this on the note of Arcus. Another thing that kind of inspired me was I've always been around Reddit, but I've avoided posting and whatnot on the different types of sections just because it's been known for trolls and things like that. I feel like it's, at least a lot of the forums that I go to now, I think I subscribe to the Minecraft subreddit, the Minecraft subreddit, the StarCraft subreddit, and there's a popular streamer that I watch. His name is Destiny, and I also subscribe to his subreddit, which is primarily why I'm looking at something in the right. I don't know what that is. Uh, he was primarily the person that I was drawn to for Reddit in the first place a while back. But anyway, I kind of got interested in it again. I actually posted an Imgur, I don't know, album of the second video, and that thing got like 800 something views, which is insane. Uh, and some discussion on it and whatnot. It's kind of interesting, and that kind of spurred me. I'm really into this now, and I'm going to be producing a lot of content. On that note, there was somebody, his name Slashway, PhD, posted a thread about wanting to kind of start up a collaboration among kind of lesser known YouTubers, and I follow into that boat. My older channel, I think, at one point was close to 200 subscribers before I became inactive on it, and now all of those subscribers are dead, pretty much. They're not, okay, let me clarify that. They're not actually dead in real life, but they're pretty much inactive as well. So this guy seemed really intelligent. He had a lot to say, and then I checked out some of his stuff, and it's really cool. And something that he's starting up is a UHC tourney. Now, I love UHC. It's not my style of play, but I am familiar with it because, you know, I've followed the UHC from Minecraft, the people who pretty much began it from way back in Season 1. So I'm familiar with it. And I've never actually competed in one before, so I think it would be really unique if me, a builder kind of Minecracker, delves into UHC. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? In the comments, I've already asked like 2 other things to post. In the comments, if you guys want to leave your feedback, if you want to leave your feedback on that, let me know. I think I'm going to do it. He's pretty cool, and it would be like in pairings of 2. And I'm not familiar with all of the other people in his circle and the people on his server that he has. So it would be a completely new experience. It would kind of be refreshing, challenging. It would be completely different than what I have right here with this single player, which I think is really cool. So let me know if you guys think you would enjoy that. I'm kind of interested, and if that goes well, there's some other stuff that I might do with him. He seems like a cool guy, so we'll see how that works out. I'm also going to post a link to his channel. There's going to be, you know what, there's going to be like 5 or 6 links in the description of this video, so if you get the opportunity and you have free time, feel free to check some of those out. I have realized that I've gone through 50 carrots over the course of this traveling experience. That is just insane. Does anybody know what these do? I do not, so we're just gonna glimpse over that. The goal was to find a mesa biome, and I think that is still the goal, unfortunately. I am kind of sad. Kind of sad, to be honest. I don't think there's one here. So that, and I guess, you know, like a mushroom or something are still the ones to be desired. There's probably more that I'm just not thinking of right now, but the mesa is definitely one that I wanted to check out. So in the meantime, I'm probably prior to next episode, we'll check out one of the swamps that I visited and get some clay from there. That's kind of a bummer. We did find some really cool stuff. I can't really complain. I mean, the seed here is awesome. The spawn that I got is insane, so I'm not going to be one to complain. I've enjoyed this exploration with y'all. Hopefully you've gotten to know me a little bit better. Like I said, any feedback you have, I'm really personable. I will answer any of your questions, any criticisms, whatever. But definitely, use those comments down below. Hit that shit up, yo. because it lets me know that you guys are enjoying it. It gives me good feedback. Even if you don't enjoy what's going on here, it helps me. So I have appreciated everything that you all have given so far, so thank you for that. We are actually... Wow, the desert is still going. So there could be a potential. I'm not going to rule it out completely. There is a possibility of finding something here, so that is somewhat intriguing. I think I have potatoes on me. We're going to switch over to the potatoes, and what are we looking at? Let's see. We're looking at 26-ish minutes, so boy, my computer is rendering a 30-minute video takes a long time. Probably triple that, so an hour and a half to 2 hours. So this video will hopefully go up Friday. I live on the East Coast, like I mentioned. Friday, hopefully sometime in the afternoon, possibly. Oh no, I think we've run out. Oh, the lag, it's rendering the new chunks. Mesa, right over there. So I might go on for another few minutes here. I'm gonna wait to see what this is. We are at 900, 1700. So I've definitely not been out this way yet. There's a river there. We did not go that way. So there are possibilities. You know what? I'm just going to be that guy and end the episode right here because I think it's a good stopping point. If I do find something, we'll have a good beginning to next episode, which I think will be kind of cool. I am going to be really excited when I do find a mesa biome. I really am. So hopefully that happens at some point. I think those are pretty rare, though. A lot of times you have to travel pretty far out to get to those areas. So, as the music cues, which I think you guys can hear, my name is Obsolete Xeo Ryan, or xeoproductions. I need to really just make a simple, just call me Xeo, you know? Just go with that. Anyway, I really do appreciate everything. So we are going to end episode 3 here. An exploration episode, something a little bit different. Next episode, if we do come across a mesa biome, that will be awesome. But I think now that I have the necessary materials, we might do some real talk building. So yeah, I think we accomplished quite a bit of what I wanted to do today. I obviously really hope I could get a silk touch pick, because that pod soul would be really nice. But despite that, yeah, there's quite a few positives to take away from this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys have a great day whenever this goes up. It'll probably be tomorrow, sometime on Friday. I hope I can get that to y'all. Take it easy. Enjoy.